Good morning, Love Tribe. This is Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I got the sunshine in my face, and I need the natural lighting to do the video. So I'm only going to make you look at me for just a moment. I want to say thank you to all of you who have been so patient waiting for this video to be uploaded. I've had a lot of technical difficulties, and it's so funny because excuse me. Now that Mercury has gone direct, everything just seems to be flowing. It's so crazy. But yeah, I was really struggling with getting these videos done this month. So you are the last of my zodiacs. Thank you for being so very patient. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. And sorry, I'm kind of gagging on. I cleared space. Is this done burning yet? Yep, I think it's done good. Because it was kind of making me... Anyhow, so this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. And if you are new to my channel, welcome in. This is TR's Tarot Talk. We here work on partnerships, interpersonal healing, shadow work, ascension, spirituality, all in order to create and cultivate healthy relationships with love partners and also with family, friends, and all relationships. And so my mission over here is to help us to find the clarity and the balance and the healing that we need to do in order to show up in the world in healthy relationships without all the shadow and trauma and, and I am a twin flame ascension coach, and I work with divine partnerships, twin flames, sacred soulmates, lab partners, whatever you want to call them. And so my monthly zodiacs are geared toward relationship, you and your person, whether you're together or in separation, whether it's a real thing or an energetic connection. This is what we're focused on with just these readings. So if you aren't in a committed, energetic, or physical, if you don't have somebody on your heart and mind, go check out my pick-a-pile readings. I have an entire playlist that is all pick-a-piles, and you'll find some in the general videos that I haven't transferred over yet to the pick-a-piles. But I read for everybody, but these monthlies are geared toward unions. Okay, so check out whatever you need to. Welcome in. There will be extendeds for this month's zodiacs over on my Patreon, and the link is in the description box below. The Patreon, by the way, is only $4.44, and I figured it was much more affordable to join Patreon for less than $5 a month than to rent the extendeds. If you want to cross watch and you watch yours, and then you watch your moon, and then you watch your person's and their moon, now you're, $10-15 into it over on Vimeo. So my solution to that is Patreon. So if you're interested in all of those zodiacs extendeds, they're in Patreon. It's less than $5. You get all of them every single month, and you get exclusive pick-a-pile readings and vlogs and such that are not available to the general public over here on YouTube. So check that out. And if you resonate with being a twin flame, or you think you're on a sacred soulmate ascension journey with a high-level soulmate, you want to join at 1111. You don't have to, but I've created a community over there of all twins. Everybody there is twin. And we're working on, right now we're doing a 100-day journaling challenge in order to really get to know ourselves for who we are, not for who we've, the roles that we play out in the world. but to kind of get to know who we truly are and what we want deep down inside, and all of our traumas and triggers and shadow work that, come up in these daily journals, these leading questions that really make us dive deep. And so if you're interested, join at the 11:11 if you're on that journey. And we're coming into a huge union opportunity window here in February and March with Mercury, or not Mercury, I'm sorry, Mars and Venus coming together for the first time since last year. And so, yeah, it's big time. So if you're interested, all those links are in the description box. And if you would like a personal private reading, in the description box. And you don't have to be on a twin flame journey or sacred soulmate path in order to get readings from me. I just, that's kind of my mission work, but I am a reader and I just read general readings too. They're all in the playlist. Okay. So I love you. We're going to get into your reading. Sorry, my sinuses are all of a sudden bugging me because of the Palo Santo. Let's dig in. Capricorn. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Goodness. I dealt all your cards except for my key cards. So let's just do that together, shall we? Knock, knock. Who's there? Not you. Then who? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers in love and relationships, romance with their person in the month of February for Capricorn. All right. Let's just let the cards choose their own place they want to split. Oh, that's yesterday's. Excuse me. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not you, then who? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and all cross watchers. All right. Now, I don't decide who you are. You could be the person on the left. You could be the person on the right. You guys know your situation more than I do. It's a general reading. I'm reading for a lot of people. So you got to kind of put on your own shoe on whichever side you feel is you versus your person. Okay. All right. In love and romance and relationship and healing in the month of February for Capricorn. All right. One person's energy, please, Spirit. Thank you. The other person's energy, please, Spirit, for Capricorn. All right, here we go. Here we go. What do we got? So your first card out is things are not as they appear. And the sun is shining. I got to kind of see where we're at. Things are not as they appear. On the back, it says the lower the price of your love, the higher its value. Brain freeze, the universe. So the lower the price of your love. So that speaks to me of unconditional love, right? We're trained, by the way, don't judge yourself harshly if you tend to put conditions on your love. We are kind of raised in a society that we're taught that, right? Like, you're not worthy of my love unless you do this, 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 and this. I mean, we even do that in our parenting. I found myself doing that in my own parenting skills. It's like, if you don't clean your room, then I'm not taking you to the zoo on Sunday. Now, it sounds like a consequence, but what it really is saying that, I'm only going to enjoy time with you and show love and affection towards you on Sunday by taking you to the zoo if you do what I ask you to do. And so I'm trying to reprogram myself on this journey because I am a divine feminine on the twin flame journey. I'm trying to reprogram those old belief systems around, we can't love somebody in a healthy love with boundaries. See, boundaries are good. It's okay to say, I love you. I love you unconditionally. I love you more than the stars, the moon, the planets, whatever. But for my own self-love, I have to have these certain conditions, or I can love you from over there. It's like you still love the person, you just can't love them in your own energy unless it's honoring you and not creating chaos or havoc or pain in your own experience, right? Because we are creator beings and we came here to learn and to have these experiences. And in order to have better experiences, we need to use our free will choices to create the experiences we want to have. So it sounds to me like in February, you might just, things are not as they appear. There might be something going on in your guys' relationship that is feeling or looking like something that it isn't. And because of that, maybe you've put some conditions on the love that you have for this person that is not fair because you don't know all the details. And you're basically putting a cost on your love. So the lower the price of your love, the higher its value. All right. People, there's more value in relationships when it doesn't come with steep prices. So I don't know, there was a lot there channeled. It's kind of hard to walk that thin line in a balanced place where you're not in extremes, right? The extreme, well, my way or the highway, or the other extreme, I'll accept anything, you can walk all over me. There's got to be that fine line where you can honor both people. It's like, this is what I need. I have needs. I want certain experiences. And if you want to co-create with me those experiences, then we got to kind of have some rules. But I can love you and do love you, whether you honor those rules or not. I just may not choose with my free will to create with you. I can love you from over there, right? Care without carrying. I can love you enough to want you to eat really, really well, but it doesn't have to be prepared by me and at my table. So I don't know. I'm getting this feeling like somebody's pissed you off. And whatever's going on, there might be another layer to it that you're not aware of. And because of that, you might have put up a wall, whether it's physically or just energetically with your person. And so Spirit's trying to warn you that there's something else here that you're not seeing, that you're not aware of, that it's not apparent. And to be careful about putting a high price tag on your affection and love at this time, because it might not really be the experience that you're trying to create. Boy, I'm channeling for you guys deep already. I'm like, wow, one card. Pardon me, let me get a drink. I had COVID back in November, and my voice, it's like I've got gravel in there. I can't get it out. I feel fine, but it's one of those you hear people talk about lingering symptoms. For me, the lingering symptom is my voice. It's like, ugh. Anyhow, so one person in this situation, and actually I find in these divine partnerships, we mirror each other. So it's not uncommon for you to feel like both could be you or both could be them. But the way I'm seeing it is, one person here is really, really at peace. They're kind of in their little bubble of Zen, right? It's a number 10. 10s are all about endings and beginnings. It's like, I always hear this song, always. It comes back to me all the time. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. Ride with it, see where this thing goes. It's like it could be advice from spirit that you need to be in that flow state of peace, of allowing, what wants to leave, and allowing what wants to come in, and ending old cycles, right? It's that I'm seeing that circle around this person, and she looks so peaceful, tapping into her like inner knowing. So it does appear like something is changing in this situation. With a number 10, there's change. And it's the waning crescent moon, which is in its 5th phase, which is the number of change. And I don't know if you can see that. So guys, I'm sorry if you can't. The sun is beautiful today. I'm going to take as much of it as I can get. So somebody here either is in this energy of peace, or it could be advice from spirit to cultivate this kind of peace. And then the other person, now we've got the waxing and waning of the moons, right? Waxing, gibbous 4. 4 is about stability. And up here we've got 13, which is also a 4. It's about foundations, building blocks, stability. But every time I see this card, I see a person who is wearing a mask and kind of dressed, I always think of like a performer or a clown, I mean, it's like the, I don't even know, but it reminds me of a performer. And they're on a stage, and there's this curtain back here, and they're looking at this golden orb, which I think might be a golden apple, but I'm not sure. And they're wearing a mask, and it's called will. Now, when you think about will, that's determination. It's our drive. It's our desire, our determination and strength of will, right? But I get a feeling like somebody is tired of the performance of the play or whatever they're in. And they're looking at this golden orb or golden apple, and it's a feeling of manifestation. Actually, both of these people look like they're manifesting, right? But one is doing it in flow and one is doing it with intent. And, whether it's good or bad intentions, we're not sure yet. But it is determination and strength of will. And it's because of wanting stability and security, possibly wanting to be more authentic, right? To not have to play a certain role. So let's take a look at the rest of your oracles. Oh, we have forgiveness. See, I told you it's in this card. Things are not as they appear. The lower the price of your love, the higher its value. Forgiveness is, lowering that price. Unconditional love, love without conditions. Yes, healthy boundaries are conditions, but they're not conditions on your love. They're conditions on the behavior. There's a difference. So I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And so this is my will be done. And this is forgiveness and peace and flow. And so I do believe one is in one energy and the other is in the other for some of you, or this could just be Spirit's way of saying, you can choose if you want to be in this false energy, wearing a mask, pretending that something isn't really what you want when it's your golden apple, and try to make things happen by being strong-willed. Or you can be forgiving and authentic without a mask and be in this flow state of allowance, right? Because we've got the word flow here. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And here, look at the flow. It's just like flowing. So your next card, present power. See, yeah. And this has the Chariot energy for me. It's like masculine, feminine, the tiger and the lion. And here's this masculine willpower. So I am kind of feeling with this card that it could be the masculine that is actually, but it doesn't have to be, because in tarot, it's energy, right? You could be a feminine body, but be in your masculine energy. But it does feel like somebody here is kind of drawn a line in the sand, and they're holding it. They're holding the line. Present power. They're standing in this determined, willful energy. Ooh, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Well, that's a huge message, right? So if you forgive and lower the price of your love, or they do, because somebody here is definitely kind of drawn a line in the sand. And it doesn't matter which one of you is, and it doesn't have to be physically. Like with me and my partner, I have not told them my way or the highway, but I do kind of feel myself falling into that energy because we're in separation with no communication currently, which is a new thing for us recently. I mean, it's an old thing and pattern, but it's a new thing currently. And I do sometimes feel myself a little bit resentful of the fact that we're repeating a cycle, number 10. We are currently in a repeated cycle. And, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. And I don't feel like I contributed this time to that cycle. I think I was this peaceful in the flow, and my person kind of took control of the situation and made a choice, which is repeating a pattern. So there is an opportunity here for a new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. But I think it's because somebody here needs to kind of compromise a little bit with the line that's been drawn in the sand. And it can be physically or energetically. For me, it's energetically. So we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So that could be literal. You might have children. They might have children. You might have children together. They could be in another relationship where they have children and they're a factor. Or you vice versa. Take it as it resonates. But a lot of times for me too, this card is about childhood patterns and wounding. It's like the inner child within both of you guys is a factor in this journey. That inner child is broken, possibly, and needing forgiveness, needing to heal. And if this is all about you, I try to spin it that way for some people who really aren't communicating, but they've got somebody on their heart and mind, but they're really just focusing on their own healing at this time. Then I would say that, inner childhood trauma, finding balance in that can move things forward, getting out of this pride place of, false sense of safety because I've put up some walls, right? Let your walls down. Let your walls down. And whatever children, whether it's your inner child, children you have with this person, or children you guys have separately, whether you're in third-party situations, because I know a lot of my viewers are, so it always shows up in my readings, but not everybody is. So you got to take, like I said, what resonates. And we have obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. And I do believe that goes right in line with this children. This could be somebody you've known for a long time, or this could just be both of your guys' childhood, you know, lessons and challenges, obstacles in the childhood. And I don't know why, but I felt inclined to channel about parenting in the beginning of this, how we are programmed to put conditions on our love because our parents put conditions on their love and their parents put conditions on theirs. And it is kind of an ancestral patterning thing. And so we might need to heal our inner child and reparent ourselves in a more balanced way, in a more, you know, interpersonally empowered way without strong will and conditions, like that line in the sand saying it has to be this way. It can't be any other way. And so there might be a little bit of healing that needs to be done around the inner child. Or, you know, obstacles obviously could be anything. We're going to see what the tarot says. So let's get into your tarot. So far, I see there needs to be some healthy boundaries without the masculine energy of stubborn pride and will. And it doesn't mean it's the masculine doing it, because you guys could be feminine and feminine, masculine and masculine, right? It doesn't matter. We're not talking about gender. We're talking about energy. But it looks like there's a distortion in masculine energy in this situation, where it's my way or the highway, my will be done, right? I want all the power. And Spirit's saying if you lower the price of that love just a little bit, because you may not see everything that's going on in this situation. So, all right, let's just channel, shall we? What does Capricorn need to know in the month of February? Actually, just show me the energy, the current energy of this romantic connection. What is the current energy in February of this romantic connection? What is the current energy? Oops. Can I get 2 more, please, for the current energy in February for Capricorn and their person? What is the current energy of Capricorn and their person? Okay, got 2. We got the 3 of Wands. Ooh, with Justice. Bada bing. Yeah, somebody's not being fair in this. Or they feel like they weren't treated fairly. And they put that wall up, or they put that condition out there. They put that price tag on their love. And, you know, it's not that your love can't have a price tag or theirs can't have a price tag, but it most certainly shouldn't be too high of a price to pay, or you could very well be projecting that resentment and anger and unforgiveness, and that's not fair, because there's something else going on here that you might not be aware of. Look at, there's that twin flame card. It has been coming out in almost all of my readings. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but it does say twin flame reunion, one divine union, a complete life purpose. She put submission and control, but I don't know. In the awakening itself. So if you're not on a twin flame journey, it is the neon awakening. Okay? It doesn't have to be twin flame, but, you know, a lot of people are on a very sacred union journey with a high level soulmate that is either a twin flame or just, you know, there are other names, I guess you could call it high level soulmate, twin soul. I like to call it lab partner because I hate titles, but whatever it is, this is a catalyst in your life for change, and probably due to childhood patterns and past loves, right? So we have the 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So, you know, I feel like somebody here thinks that this could be over. It was a very painful ending after maybe an argument, or, you know, somebody playing to win, victory at all costs. There is that willful energy there. And now we want to balance things out. We got temperance, we got present power. There is an element of a need to balance things out in order to create this 10 of Pentacles, right? Committed long-term relationship. Now with the Justice card and the 10 of Pentacles, sometimes that could mean that you are already married to this person and you're just broke up currently, or struggling in the relationship because there's, you know, shadow work that needs to be done. Or it could mean that your person's in a relationship with someone else, or you are. Or like I said, it could just mean that that you guys are wanting through this journey to really move forward into the future in a more balanced and justified way, right? A fair way, equal give and take. 6 of Pentacles. Underneath that 10 of Swords is the 10 of Cups with the 9 of Wands. This is like the 9 of Wands is, I'm not giving up. I'm still here fighting this battle. I'm tired. I'm battered and torn. I'm a little guarded. But I'm still here because I see the potential for a 10 of Cups in this situation, or a 10 of Swords. It's like there's a decision, or you know, I don't know why, but I'm seeing that teeter-totter with this, like we're up and then we're down, right? There's a choice here between 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. And I think the biggest issue between you is this 10 of Pentacles, whether this is another relationship that's interfering in this, that is this obstacle, or this is, you know, somebody who is triggered and probably struggles, unhealed wounds, struggles with commitment issues. They don't feel comfortable with commitment. But what I'm seeing is the current energy is the Ace of Wands, right? How good is that? Passion, new venture, success, good luck, creative spark, attraction, inspiration. And then we have Temperance, alchemy, balance, healing, transformation, patience, options, and moderation. Moderation, right? We've got a bit of extremes going on here. We got one person whose energy kind of feels really in this place of acceptance, and we've got this other person that's in this energy of resentment, anger, triggered. It feels triggered. They're wearing a mask, right? And then we've got the 3 of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. This is expansion. It is another waiting card, right? Temperance, and this is telling me that, you know, there's a separation here. There's been a little bit of a break in this relationship. And because it's out of balance, I mean, I can see it out of balance. There is one versus the other. And so currently, this is going to work out, you know, balance. We've got balance, balance, balance everywhere, right? Alchemy, balance, balance. Decision, legal contract, responsibility, agreement, cause, and effect. So I'm giving you 3 scenarios. You could be married to this person and currently arguing, fighting, or in some kind of a split. Or you could be married or in a committed situation with someone else and children are involved, or they could and children are involved. That's scenario number 2. Scenario number 3 is there could be a divorce happening in somebody's situation that is karmic, you know, because this is karmic contracts, justice. It's the number 11. So take what fits, leave the rest. If none of those situations are here, this is all about an unhealed wound around fear of commitment. And it could stem from childhood wounding. You know, maybe one or both of you had a very unstable home life as children where commitment was difficult. You know, maybe your parents divorced while you were young, and it was, you know, a hard divorce. Whatever. The current energy is beautiful. Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, Justice, Temperance. I feel a healing energy here wanting to come in. And there is a little bit of balancing that needs to happen in order for this ace to become this Three of Wands, right? The ace is wanting to build for the future, to create that opportunity and expansion. So I like this. So let's take a look at what needs to balance here, Spirit. Let's clarify the Temperance card, please. Clarify. So we have the Knight of Swords. Ooh, that's fast. That is that will. I do feel like one person here is really strongly manifesting with determination and willpower. Action. Ace of Wands. But I think that somehow, some way, the universe is tempering this. You might be tempering this. Or they, I mean, like I said, I don't know who's who here. In the extended, I do masculine versus feminine. We kind of figure out who's who. But here, I'm reading for a lot more people here than over in Patreon. So it's more of a general reading. But what I'm seeing here is somebody's lit up and wanting to balance things out, and they're manifesting. And the other person, I think, is the one who is kind of in this space of flow, but may also energetically be feeling a little bit, because I'm seeing this bubble around her, like in this protective energy. Maybe because of this unhealed wound where forgiveness needs to happen. Okay. Could be with your person, could be with your parents. I'm hearing that for some of you. I was channeling parenting. So, you know, maybe there's a inner unhealed wound and block around forgiveness in the family dynamic that is creating this fear of commitment in one or both of you. But what I'm seeing in the current energy is somebody is strongly trying with determination. They're in their present power with willpower, determination, Knight of Swords, quick communication, rapid action, harsh words, reckless, intelligent, confidence. It just feels to me like the universe, because temperance for me is kind of like spirit, saying, wait a minute, let's just slow this night down just a little bit and temper this energy so that it can come in fair and right. Tell me about this Three of Wands. Ooh, that was quick. It's like Spirit knew you were going to. Five of Wands over the Three of Wands. Challenges, obstacles. We've got the word obstacles twice now. Obstacles. Fights, petty arguments, drama, resistance, jealousy. I need one more on both of these. Tell me about this Temperance with the Three of Wands. Knight of Swords, Five of Wands. What's going on here, Spirit? Can you clarify this for me? Oh, I think it wanted to come and I messed up. Hold on. Let's try that again. Can you give me clarity on this energy right here in the middle of the reading, please? This tempering. Six of Cups. For some of you, this is your childhood. Children. Past. See, we've got children again. And if you're going through a divorce, you might be fighting over the children. There could be a custody battle going on. Or maybe you guys aren't married to each other, but there's a committed relationship going on somewhere else that's going through a divorce and they're fighting over children. But I'm hearing that the majority of you, this is an inner child wound around the family and the past and your childhood memories, nostalgia, the past, unhealed wounds, possibly from your childhood, which is needing to be healed, forgiveness, healing, around possibly parents that, put too much of a price on the love that they gave your person or you. So let's look at justice. What's going on with the justice card? Clarify the justice card. Clarify the justice card. Ooh, 6 of Wands. Ooh, victory, pride, public recognition. I do see in this picture somebody who could be in the public. It's a persona, like they're wearing a mask. They're kind of dressed for a performance and they're standing on a stage. Victory, idolized, pride, public recognition, winning, good news, praise, progress, fame. Can I clarify this? Can we get more clarity on this for current energies, please? 7 of Swords. Yeah, with that mask on. So things are not as they appear. There could be something going on in this person's life that you don't know about. Double life. Maybe they are married and you don't know it, and children are involved. Or again, there could have been infidelity in their parents' relationships, right? What is this 7 of Cups? Swords. Can I get more clarity on the 7 of Swords? What's deception? What's the 7 of Swords all about? Clarity, please, on the 7 of Swords. Clarity on the 7 of Swords. Oh, they want to... Oh, 2 of Swords. Yeah, somebody's got an option here. And I keep seeing this Page of Cups. It's been like peaking in the middle, and now it's on the bottom. I saw the Knight of Cups. I don't really mention it unless it falls out, but I've seen them. Somebody here has a choice to make, options. Indecision, strategizing, choice, yes or no. Options, confusion, avoidance. Stuck. Tell me more about the 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here? The 8 of Cups. Yeah. Geez, this has been coming out a lot. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. There's 2 queens here too. So if you resonate with third-party situation, God, I get so tired of talking about this, but I do know that a lot of the people that frequent my channel are on this kind of twin flame, high-level soulmate, and they're clearing out old karmic relationships. They're divorcing, they're separating, they're healing, they're learning to choose their own happiness and getting out of these old contracts. Where at the time of filming this, we are still in the eclipse season, right? Eclipses happen, and then you've got like several months where that energy keeps playing out. It's cycles ending. We had that cycle ending with the 10. So it's almost like somebody is trying to choose to walk away because they're unhappy where they're at. Withdrawing, abandonment. Or this person might have just abandoned you. Because there was a choice to make. What's this choice? Tell me about the Two of Swords. Because this Eight of Cups was actually clarifying the Seven of Swords. So it wasn't the Two of Swords. So I want to clarify this Two of Swords now, not the Seven of Swords. What's the Two of Swords? Spirit, what is the choice? Three of Cups. Reunion. Third party situation. It says it right there. So for some of you, it's this person, okay, Seven of Swords with the Eight of Cups. You know, they ran. Because for me as a twin flame, high level soulmate. Oh, and look at that. The Tower with the King of Cups. Ooh. Big jobs going on behind the scenes. So I'm getting two scenarios. Either you're in a third party situation or your person is, or you're married and they cheated on you or you cheated on them. You know the drill, right? The whole thing. But another situation this could very well be is that this person ran. The Seven of Swords for me, when in the runner-chaser dynamic of the high-level soulmate twin flames, there's always the one that's codependent that chases. You know, I need you, I need you, I need you, I need you. And then there's the one that's, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. And they show up for a little while in this really Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords energy. And then because of a childhood wound, they ditch and they run and they abandon and they walk away. And then they kind of come back again. Two of Swords, right? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And I did see this teeter-totter kind of energy. And for some of you, this person like just ditched. And now they're wanting to make amends, because I kept seeing the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I even saw the King of Cups right underneath this tower. So there's love here. There's definitely love here. But for some of you guys, if this person is somebody that, you know, has a fear of commitment because of something in their childhood, they could be in and out, ditching, right? Abandoning, then returning, then abandoning, then returning, and then you get tired of it, and then you know, get angry and resentful and don't want to deal with the shit, so you put up this nice firm boundary that is more like a wall, because they kind of deserve it, right? But it looks to me like they're trying to decide how to get back in the door. Three of Cups, Page of Cups, right? This is a multi-layered reading, so I want to see what this Tower is. Tell me about the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Can you clarify this Tower? What's the disruption? What's the disruption? Why is the Tower here? High Priestess. Unknown, hidden. So empath, secretive, all-knowing, hidden truths. Yeah, Two of Swords, hidden truths. What is the hidden truth? What is the High Priestess in the Tower? It feels like an awareness of something they weren't aware of before. Five of Pentacles. So yeah, whenever this person, if you're dealing with somebody who's wishy-washy, who comes, there's that Page of Cups again. Hermit, Ace of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's the Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a third-party situation. We got the wife versus the mistress, or the other woman. But the Queen of Wands is always the one that the person's kind of desiring with the Ace of Wands, right? And so Ace of Swords, Hermit, Page of Cups, this person, Tower, I think that Hermit created this Tower. with the High Priestess. This is like a recognition. This is like some kind of an epiphany, like, bam, I get it. I went within, I did some soul searching, and I uncovered some truths about how much I miss this person when I'm not with them. And it's helping to make this decision, this Two of Swords. But I do see with this lower the cost of your love, because we got the Nine of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles, with the World, with the Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Holy crap. Wheel of Fortune. There's that Wheel of Fortune. Empress. My destiny. This is my destiny, right? How do I get back in? Page of Wands. How do I communicate? Eight of Pentacles. Thinking about it. Focused on it. Dedicated to it. Working hard toward that goal. Between choosing, I think, Two of Swords with the Queen of Wands, who, by the way, I think is you. Seven of Wands. Protecting yourself. Putting up boundaries. A little defensive. Angry. Right? Forgiveness. And this Queen of Pentacles, which could be another person. Doesn't have to be, because I'm not getting that for everybody. For some of you, the other person is the parents and the remembrance of infidelity in the family, or just, parents that were very controlling, who pressed their will upon the child and put a high price on their love, and that's bleeding over into this person or yours relationships, right? But somebody here abandons and then feels abandoned, and it's been a cycle. That's the Temperance with the Hermit. That's what the universe, God, your angels, your guides, whatever you want to call it, is trying to do here. They're trying to temper this Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, in and out energy, in order to ground it into something, there's a healing that needs to happen. And it looks like with the Tower and the Hermit goes to the mountain to talk to God about the devil. And then the Hermit comes off the mountain with the star in his lantern, and he goes into the cave, and then he slays those dragons and demons. And the star is the hope and the faith of the healing. With the High Priestess, this person's getting downloads, Tower moment, around their behavior and the why and what needs to heal because of it. And then I think what's going to possibly happen, we haven't looked yet at potential, but it looks like what's wanting to happen is an apology. And after much reflection and an awareness, clarity, enlightenment, vision, new idea expansion, truth, communication, information. And if there was some kind of lying, cheating, whatever, this person could have discovered it or got discovered. And now they're forced to make a choice. And it looks like they're choosing you. It looks like, and if they are in a committed relationship, Nine of Pentacles, they're working on Seven of Pentacles, on becoming single. So a lot of energy here, and it's been coming out in every damn zodiac. So I swear, it's just because we're coming into these union energies of Venus, which is the divine feminine, about to have a deep conversation with Mars, the divine masculine. New beginning, choices, healings, temperance, balancing, unknown truths coming out, deeper wounds coming to the surface to be healed around self-worth. Feeling like they're left out in the cold. Sometimes when you feel out in the cold, you're the one that put yourself there. You chose to be out in the cold, because in the regular Rider-Waite 5 of Cups, you know, they're right outside of a warm, inviting, open, unlocked church where they could go in and get warm, get out of the cold, but they don't feel worthy of it. It's a leper and a peasant, and they don't feel worthy of the church's charity. So they choose to take that cold walk out in the cold. So take what resonates, guys. I want to take a look now at what do I want to do? Let's look at most likely outcome for this. What's the most likely outcome? We've got TikTok. Somebody feels impatient, Knight of Swords. They want to rush in, but I think the universe is tempering that. Because we got the Ace of Wands with the Knight of Swords, the 3 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, a lot of fire. But it does kind of feel like somebody's impatient, or divine timing, right? Timing is an issue in this situation. Tell me about the most likely outcome for these two in the month of February. What is the energy looking like in the month of February for the outcome? Highest and best timeline. Truth be told, see, there is a deception here. And yin to the feminine. Change is in the wind. I feel it, guys. The winds of change are stirring. I feel it here. Timing could come in very quickly. It's like it's all out of whack. It's all out of balance. And there's a healing that's wanting to be healed here. Forgiveness, unhealed wounds, children, childhood. And it could be with the mother, with the yin energy. But it feels like this person's really, really in a hurry in February, feeling this Knight of Swords energy to come forward, to rush forward and tell the truth. Because we had that Ace of Swords, to tell the truth to the feminine. That something has changed. There's that peace again. Peace. Imagine peace. That came out for another sign. I don't remember who. That's my tattoo, by the way, when I don't have bracelets covering it. It says coexist. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. It says coexist, and then it's imagine peace with the Ed Hardy peace sign. Imagine peace. Here and now, not in the past, not in the future. Be here now. See, that's the thing. There's something that needs to be healed from the past in this person's life, or in both of your lives, probably around the childhood. And it's like she's waving a flag that says you are here. You're not there. You're not in the past. You're not in the future. You're here. Never ending story with not for you. A change is in the wind. It almost feels like somebody here has decided that if you're in a third-party situation, one is not for them, and they know it. They're ready to make a move, and they're ready to talk about it, to tell the truth, take that mask off that they're wearing here. It feels like, impatience, determination, willpower, strength. Changes in the wind. Changes in the wind, because they're tired of this cycle, never-ending story. It's a 37 breaks down to a 10. It could be with you, it could be with someone else. This could be a breakup for some of you, but it doesn't feel like it with that Page of Cups. But I have to tell you, when I divorced my husband, I showed up as the Page of Cups. I told him, I love you. I've always loved you. I'm just not in love with you. You were supposed to be my guy. You never really showed up as my guy. And so now I've decided you're not my guy and I need to go. And so you're going to have to take this however this resonates, because some of you, I think, are divorcing each other and you're haggling over the kids. Some of you could be in a third party situation where you're in love with each other, but one or both of you have other people and children. And then some of you, none of that applies. This is kind of like the childhood with the parents and the marriage and the commitment, where there's healing that needs to be done around that because of, it's creating fear of commitment within you and this person, or one or the other. Take what resonates, but I'm leaving this here. I'm going to take this over to the extended and we're going to pick this apart, right? If this is your story and you're resonating with this and you're curious, masculine versus feminine, right? What does he think, feel, and his intentions in February toward the feminine? And what does she think, feel, and intentions toward the masculine in February? We're going to take a look at the highest timeline. I am a 5D reader. I always read the highest timeline. In order to experience the outcome that we read, you have to become a vibrational match to it, and the readings guide you on how to find that. So far, the guidance I'm getting here is that there needs to be healing. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement and forgiveness, and that there's some hidden truth here with the High Priestess and the Seven of Swords. There's an unhidden truth here that wants to be told, that wants to be expressed, that wants to be uncovered, in the month of February. Things are not as they appear. A new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And we started off with the Ace of Wands, the Temperance, the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, right? Really, really good energy. So whether this is an ending for you and you're tying up loose ends, because with retrograde season and with Venus going direct and Mars going direct and Mercury going direct and Venus and Mars coming together for a conversation in fucking Capricorn season. You're a Capricorn. Very pivotal energy here, guys. So take what resonates, and if you'd like to see the outcome to all of this, I've given you an outcome here. The outcome is that I think somebody's going to rush in because there's a change in the wind. Tick-tock. They're wanting to rush in and tell a truth to the feminine energy. And so a new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And another thing I see with this card is like that Chariot energy. That too is fast-moving energy. And it's all around this unhidden truth. Things are not as they appear. There's something here, truth be told, that you don't know, or they don't know, or you both don't know, that's going to come to light in February. And I'm going to dig this open and see what it is. I think it's reunion. I think it's somebody who's missing you and wants to make things right. Start a new beginning. Ace of Wands, right? We had the Ace of Swords underneath the deck. All right. I'll see you over there. And if I don't, I will see you whenever I upload next. I hope if you like this, you will take a moment to give it a thumbs up, because that really helps the algorithms, and drop a comment down below on whether or not you watched to the end. And if it resonated with you, all of that interaction with the channel helps it to grow, helps it to expand. And I put a lot of time and love and energy into these for you guys. So it would greatly be appreciated. If you'd like to order your own personal private reading, hit me up in the description box below is the link. And if this is where we part, I will see you on the next upload. Namaste.